Hello everyone, my name is Iin Suganti. Today in this video I want to talk about something we use almost every day without thinking about it. Plastic. From water bottles, food packaging to the shopping bags and household products, plastic is everywhere. After watching two videos, the first video, the title is A Brief History of Plastic, and the second video is What is Plastic Pollution? I realized that plastic has two very different stories. One story is about innovation and convenience. The other is about pollution and responsibility. So the question is, how did something designed to help people become one of the biggest environmental problems today? Okay, let's start with the first story. According to a brief history of plastic, plastic waste are seen as revolutionary invention. People created plastic because they needed material that was lighter, cheaper, and easier to produce the natural materials. And honestly, plastic changed the world. It helped industries grow. It made product more affordable. It became useful in medicine, transportation, technology, and everyday life. For many years, plastic represented progress. So, the first video teaches us an important idea. Plastic was invented to improve human life. But every invention has another side. And that brings us to the second video. What is plastic pollution? Unlike the first video, which focuses on history and development, this video focuses on what happened after plastic is thrown away. And this is where the story becomes uncomfortable. Plastic does not disappear easily. A plastic bag used for only a few minutes may stay in the environment for many years. A bottle thrown carelessly may travel through rivers and finally reach the ocean. Some plastic which breaks into tiny pieces called microplastics. The small particles spread through water, soil, and even the food chain, and the effects are serious. Marine animals often mistake plastic for food. Ocean becomes polluted, natural ecosystem are damaged. When I watch this part, I feel sad. Because the problem is not the plastic exists. The real problem is how people use and throw it away. That is why these two videos feel strongly connected. The first video explained why plastic becomes so popular, and the second video explained why plastic become an environmental challenge. One talks about invention, the other talks about consequences, and together they tell a complete story. Sometimes we treat plastic as something temporary. We buy a drink, use the bottle, and throw it away. We take a plastic bag and forget about it after a few minutes, but nature does not forget. The waste remains long after we stop thinking about it. And honestly, this made me reflect on my own habits. How many times do I choose convenience instead of responsibility? How often do I use single-use plastic without considering the impact? Maybe many of you do the same, but the good news, small actions can create change. We may not solve plastic pollution overnight, but we can start with simple choices. Using reusable bottles, reducing unnecessary plastic use, recycling properly, and becoming more aware for our daily habits. Because Protecting the environment does not always start with government or large organization. Sometimes it starts with us, with the small decisions we make every day. So after watching this two video, I learned that plastic has two stories. The first is a story of human creativity and innovation, and the second is a story of responsibility and environmental impact. Plastic helps shape modern life. Now, it's our responsibility to shape a better future. So, before throwing away the next plastic item, maybe we should ask ourselves, am I helping the planet or adding to the problem? So, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for watching and see you next time.